If you're thinking about making a move to Columbus and your top priority for your family is the school system, you're not alone. In today's video, I'm gonna break down the best local school districts here in Columbus based on, their rankings, local reputation, and the community vibe. And if you stick around, I'm gonna let you know of a few that are on the bench, but still great school districts and areas to live in. If this is your first time to the channel, please like, subscribe, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the market here in Columbus. My name is Billy Fristo, and I am your local real estate agent here in the Columbus area and in Central Ohio. I help families find their dream home, favorite neighborhoods, and a lot of the times we start with schools, especially now that summer's here, school year's over, and you're thinking about maybe making a change. You have small age children that are ready to get into school district. Now is a great time to start looking for that. You're moving from out of town and you want to find a great school system and great area for your family. Now is the time to do that. Please reach out, call me, text me, shoot me an email. I'd love to help you make that smooth transition to Columbus, or if you're already in Columbus, love to help you make that move to the best school district and area for your family and for you. So as always, just call Billy. Now, let's dive into some of these school districts. Let's start with Dublin. The school system is the 9th largest in Ohio, with over 16,000 students across 24 schools. All the 3 high schools are highly rated. Dublin Kaufman, Dublin Jerome, and Dublin Scioto. They all have strong academics. They also have strong athletics. They all boast a lot of AP programs and, college prep classes that you can take. They're very focused on education and academics. They're all about being well-rounded. They receive a 5-star rating on the Ohio State, report card. And, they're committed to learning and excellence in learning. So overall, that's gonna be our number one is Dublin. If you're looking and schools are a priority, we're gonna start there with Dublin. Number 2 that I'm gonna go over today is the Olentangy School District. It encompasses over 95 square miles with over 23,000 students and 27 different schools. So it's another, large school district, but top rated. This district is growing like crazy and the schools are keeping up. They have 4 top rated high schools: Olentangy Liberty, Orange, Berlin. Families, they're drawn to the newer buildings, high test scores, strong community support. It's a great option, if you're looking for, urban living with that suburban feel. The Olentangy School District is gonna be great for families. Again, high quality of life, a lot of new build communities. You're in a suburb, but close enough to Columbus, that you can get there. So again, Olentangy schools are gonna be a great option, when it comes to, looking for schools if you're trying to make a move. And if you're trying to make a move or know somebody looking to move to Columbus, please share this video with them so they can kind of know the different areas and have them reach out. Reach out to me, call me, text me, shoot me an email. Drop a note in the comments. Hey, I'm thinking about moving there. Let's schedule a Zoom call. Let's have a conversation, and see what's going to be a good fit for you. But you got to reach out so I know and I can help you out. So another great school district that we're going to discuss today is Upper Arlington. Just a few minutes from downtown and from Ohio State. Upper Arlington is a smaller district, but with a big reputation. UA, short for Upper Arlington, They recently built a brand new high school, and they have one of the most respected academic and arts programs in Central Ohio. Great school district. It also gets high marks for community engagement. It's a real tight-knit community, strong parent involvement. The school system actually serves about 6,500 students, K through 12, which is why I say it's one of the smaller school districts, with Olentangy, like we just talked about, servicing over 23,000. But the area is great. School system is awesome, and it's super close to everything. Downtown, Ohio State. Upper Arlington also, they also receive 5-star rating in academics as well. That's gonna be another great choice for you if you're looking to move here to Columbus. So again, if you're looking to make a move to Columbus and school systems are one of your top priorities, again, you are not alone. A lot of families do that. So New Albany is gonna be another great choice. The New Albany Plain Local Schools is also another school system regarded as one of the best in Ohio. Unlike Dublin on the northwest corner of Columbus, New Albany is on the northeast corner of Columbus, about 10 miles northeast of the city. This is another smaller school district with around 5,100 students, from pre-K through 12. It's known for its academic excellence, and it's got a campus design and, strong community engagement, again, with the parents, the community, all involved, consistently ranked among the top districts in Ohio, also receiving that 5-star rating, education. So the campus that I'm talking about encompasses several different buildings on this campus, including all the, the athletic facilities. There's a kindergarten pre-K, facility. There's a primary school facility, first and second. There's an intermediate school facility, middle school facility. There's, the high school. So everything is centrally located. So New Albany also offers lots of, AP classes, extracurricular activities, to keep the kids, not only developing with their mind, their athletics, their bodies, a great area to live in. Again, quality of life is great. The community is great. A lot of good things going on out in New Albany. Plus, there's a lot of growth. A lot of companies are building huge, facilities out there, warehouses. Amazon just built a huge facility out there. Intel is building a huge, $20 billion facility out that way. A lot of growth and a lot of opportunity out in New Albany as well. So that's another great area if you're looking to move for academics and a school system, and a great area with high quality of life. So let's move on to the next. Another great area for academic and a school system, which is pretty nestled closer to downtown, is Bexley. Their school system is really great as well. It's walkable, historic, and consistently, one of the top rated school systems in the state. It's regularly ranked in the top 10 in the state, and it's also known for its strong, gifted and arts program. If you're looking for convenience of being close to downtown, Bexley, it's a nice little pocket. It's about a few miles east of downtown. So you're gonna be closer to downtown if that's where you choose to live. Bexley is a nice area as well. Really nice area. I know St. Charles School is there, Columbus School for Girls. It's down that way as well. So there are some private options as well in that area. Bexley is also a smaller community as well. So you're looking at, 3, elementary schools, a middle school, and a high school. So, it's not one of these huge, districts that has, 4 high schools or 3 high schools. Just got one. Services, over 2,000 kids across the district. And the student to teacher ratio is 14-1. So small classes, more like individualized attention, I would say. So again, if you're moving to Columbus and schools, are super important to you, Bexley might be the place for you. Bexley High School, ranked number 2 in the state and 147 nationally. They also got that 5-star educational report card. If you're looking to move here and academics is a priority, where, we can go look, get you in that neighborhood that you want, in that school district that you want, which is so important nowadays. So Bexley is the other one. Let's move along to some of our bench players that still have great academic and athletics. I would move my family there as well. So let's go take a look at a couple of others. There are a few other districts here in the Columbus area that are super solid and stand out, but don't always get the looks as I would say the big guns. Even though all these schools are A-rated, let's go over a few of them as well. Worthington schools, super nice, great music program. Again, community involvement. Hilliard City Schools, a large, diverse, community with a ton of program options, when it comes to AP classes, getting college credit in high school. So you can, there's a program for that. Also, Westerville City Schools, super great. They're always improving with the focus on, innovation. All those school districts are great. So whether you're, relocating or just moving across town, Columbus has some incredible school district options, but finding the right fit is more than just test scores. I help families figure it out every day, where to live based on their priorities, whether it's school, commute, the community you want to be in, the lifestyle you want to have. So if you have questions, please drop them in the comments. Reach out, call me, text me, shoot me an email. I would love to help you make that smooth transition to Columbus or, across town. And as always, just call Billy, and I hope to see you around town.